Project Plaid returns for the third year next Friday, November 24th. It's a campaign to raise awareness about mental health issues, and it's in memory of Amelia DeRoche, a Brock student who was lost to suicide in 2019. Kim Rossi from Pathstone Mental Health is here, along with Amelia's mom, Shanta Rangaratnam. And Shanta, I have to ask, what kind of a girl was Amelia?
Amelia was pretty incredible, and I know coming from a mom, everybody's thinking, oh sure, of course she was. But I have mass amounts of testimony on what a great kid she was. You know, she graduated from Sir Winston as class president. She was the valedictorian. She was working full-time at Winners at the time of her death, at the same time going full-time at Brock. She was really a go-getter, out-of-the-box thinker, very, very smart. I had teachers coming up to me all the time. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but you know, she blew the curve off the province-wide testing, or whatever the case may be, just how incredible her mind was. Very, very smart girl.
With a girl that driven, yeah, she was able to hide the torment that she was feeling inside. Absolutely.
I would say that not even her friends had a clue. And that's where, it becomes that huge mystery of how would we have stopped. And I know the last time I did see her was about 3 weeks before. And I just looked at her and I said, "You look really tired. Are you okay?" And she said, "Yeah, Mom, I'm fine. I'm just tired." And I said, "Okay, well, you don't have to work so much." And she's like, "No, it's fine, Mom. I'm okay." She just kept saying she's okay. I should have pushed
Three years later, do you look back and do you see some clues that maybe people would have missed?
Yeah, I definitely do. Like, I feel a lot of recriminations for not pushing it, not forcing her to take a minute and take some time off and just take care of herself. The guilt's going to be there forever, right? We all have parent guilt, and now this is just that extra level of never being able to redeem that guilt.
Right.
So,
Kim, kids have an ability sometimes to hide the torment that they're feeling, to hide the sadness.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're kind of teaching at Pathstone that, that isn't strength anymore. Like, I think, we talk about, or have talked about, crying as being weakness, or talking about your feelings as being weakness, but it's actually, quite empowering. It's quite freeing. It's quite courageous. It's very vulnerable, and vulnerability now is looked at as great strength and courage. So, we're talking differently about what feelings actually look like and how what the perception is. It's the opposite of what we used to think.
And Shanta, I heard from you earlier today that she actually did see a therapist, and the therapist didn't understand that there was anything going wrong with her.
Right, yes. We had her phone, obviously, after she died, and a notification popped up, and it was a therapist appointment that she had upcoming. So her dad reached out and said, "Did you see anything? Was there anything?" And she's like, "Absolutely not. There are no flags at all." And just, she was that person that helped everybody else and kept her own struggles to herself. And so, how do you help someone if you're not talking about it? How do you get help if you're not talking about it?
And that's where Project Plaid comes in. You're
right.
Committed to continuing to do what Amelia used to do, help others.
Right. Yeah.
That's exactly what the campaign is designed to do. It's actually, threefold. We want to see people in Plaid in the Niagara community because it is another way of showing support for mental health, stigma reduction, and awareness. So it's really bold of us. Whenever I see anyone in Plaid in the month of November, I'm like, oh, they must know about the Project Plaid campaign.
I'm like, that's
right?
fine, that's fine. And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's Plaid, but definitely there's quite a lot of prevalence with Plaid. We have swag that we want people to start purchasing and wearing with regards to the campaign. I also find when people are in Plaid in the month of November, it provides a safety for others to connect with you.
Right.
I actually think it's kind of a bit of an open door when you're wearing Plaid. I wear Plaid every single day in the month of November. I have to rotate through the wardrobe a little bit, but for me, this is a commitment to the campaign, and it also says to people, I'm open, you can talk to me, I'm a safe place. So it's about talking about mental health, it's about wearing Plaid in memory of Amelia, and it's about supporting Pathstone's counseling services program so kids can walk in the door, be vulnerable, talk about their feelings, get supports, get some strategies.
besides plaid being, nice and warm and cozy and comfortable during the month of November, it was Amelia's favorite thing to wear.
Yeah, it was definitely her trademark, wearing pajama pants to school every day. I have so many pairs at home. And this is before plaid. I think 5 years ago, when she really embraced it. It was before where you look now in the mall and everything's plaid. It was a little less, I remember the first year trying to find plaid and it was like, I can't find buffalo plaid to wear. And now it's just everywhere. So just think back, and she was the kid that had the plaid shirt and the pajama bottoms every day of the week, even to work. Well, maybe not the bottoms, but it was her signature for sure. And that's how everybody recognized and remembered her. Oh, the girl that wore the pajama pants, the plaid girl. Yes, that was her.
Kim, you have some sponsors who have stepped up and helped support this cause this year?
Every year, actually, this campaign continues to grow, and Amelia is resonating with more and more people. And I think people can find their similarities in Amelia and in her life and her struggles. So on November 24th, which is the final Friday in November, is the day that we mark Plaid Friday. So that is full activation day. That's make your donations, make sure you're wearing your plaid, absolutely, and let's share those mental health stories. DDL Accounting was a company that Amelia did her high school co-op with,
right.
And they adored her. They still adore her. And for the last 2 years, they've committed a $10,000 pledge. And we activate this as a gift match on Plaid Friday. So if you post a story, they're going to make a contribution. If you wear plaid and post about it, they will contribute as well. And if you donate, they will match that gift. There's other community partners as well. Amelia also worked at McDonald's.
Right.
There are 7 McDonald's locations across Niagara that are asking you for a donation at the point of purchase now. They're selling Project Plaid swag as well as CAA locations and our stores at the Penn Center and Seaway Mall. And then on Plaid Friday, buy your chicken nuggets at McDonald's because they're going to donate $1 to Pathstone. So we've got some great community activation. Mr. Mike's, Mavericks Donuts is also doing some fundraising cause marketing for us too.
And both of your locations in 2 malls in St. Catharines and Welland are also places where people can stop in and buy the swag.
Absolutely.
What's available?
Yeah, so Monday to Sunday, you can pick up your bandanas. They were pet bandanas, but we've seen them on people and they look great. So there's small, medium, large, and 3 types of plaids in the bandanas. We've got our red slouchy toques. We've got our gray cuff toques. Shanta's wearing the pin that we designed this year. So
Beautiful.
This is the Project Plaid pin, pin on some plaid. So and we've got mittens that actually came in and are pretty much sold out. So I don't even want to promote those, but if you want to look at all the swag, you can go to shop.pathstonefoundation.ca.
Kim, Shanta, such a great cause.
Thank
and
you.
It's so meaningful that it's in Amelia's memory. Thank you for joining us today.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.